My name is Ben. I am 25 years old. When I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. This also, a few years later, meant that I developed my autism, and along with that I was also had additional learning difficulties such as dyspraxia, severe communication difficulties, and a few other things to learn basic skills I found very difficult. And then when I turned age 11, I started having a lot of leg surgery to try and correct the deformities that the cerebral palsy on my legs was causing. Unfortunately, this left me with chronic pain over the years, and each time I had an operation, this worsened and made things worse. And through having neuro trained physiotherapists, I've been able to come off all my medication, from 50 a day of painkillers for my pain all the way down to nothing, which is a massive achievement. And when I became turning into an adult, they didn't quite know what support there was out there for me. An agency was commissioned by the continuing healthcare team. When the carers from the agency didn't turn up, I felt guilty because Mum and Dad had to step in and do everything for me, and it made me feel a burden on them, which I felt was very unfair. The personal health budget has meant I have been able to employ my own carers who I want in my home, who look after me and are specifically trained to meet my complex needs. They work hard, and we have a right giggle, and that's what you want as a young person with disabilities, is that you want the freedom and the flexibility to decide who comes into your home and what you're going to do each day, which is really helpful.
Okay. Before Ben had his personal health budget, my husband and I had no free time. We didn't do anything together. Our son Ben was very introverted. The carers that came through various agencies, if they turned up, didn't really understand his problems, didn't understand how he was, and didn't really want to know or understand how his medical conditions affected him. Since the personal health budget, he's just so much more outgoing and happy with things.
Physically, although I continue to face major health issues, the doctors are able to act a lot quicker than they were before, because everyone's able to recognise the deterioration in my condition when things do develop. And because of having consistent carers, this has made life a lot easier, because the carers know me and they know when something is not right. And this is a great help, because it means I can get treatment a lot sooner, rather than get worse and then end up in places that you don't want to be. I'm now able to have a much better quality of life, and I would recommend the personal health budget to anyone who wants to make their life easier. It is possible, even if you've got learning difficulties, that it can be done. It is absolutely brilliant.